Character on Track presents Champions on Track, connecting local champions of character to the classroom. Courage. Today's topic is courage. It takes courage to have character. Today's program is being sponsored by Now, let's meet some of our champions.
Hi, I'm Olivia Bomberger, and I'm currently a senior at Colman-Egan. I'm involved in volleyball, basketball, and track. I enjoy hanging out with my friends, going to the lake, movies, hiking, anything along those lines. My favorite subject in school is probably chemistry. My favorite memory from elementary is probably boys chase girls at recess, or tag, or we had a merry-go-round. I enjoyed that too. I am attending USF in the fall, and I will be continuing nursing, and I will be continuing my track and field career as a Cougar.
Hi, my name is Amanda Lee, and I'm a senior this year at Colman-Egan. Some of the activities I'm involved in are volleyball and Orland Turf, as well as some other high school clubs. Some of my interests include being outdoors, going camping, hammocking, reading. My favorite subjects in school right now are science and math, especially chemistry. And some of my favorite memories from elementary school were playing games at recess with my whole class. We played boys chase girls, girls chase boys, don't touch rock tag, a bunch of fun games. And after high school, I'm planning to attend Oral Roberts University and major in science as a pre-medicine before attending medical school in hopes of becoming a surgeon.
Hi, my name is Weston Mouse, and I'm a senior at Colman-Egan. I play football, basketball, and I also run track and play golf. Some of my interests outside of school are fishing, playing games, and hanging out with my friends. My favorite subject used to be PE, but right now I don't really have one. My favorite memories from elementary recess and sports. And after high school, will be attending Southeast Tech computer programming.
Character on Track. What is courage? Courage is doing the right thing, even if it's difficult. It's facing your fears with confidence, being brave. What does courage look like? It's doing the right thing, even if others are not. Bravely dealing with daily challenges. Courage is being willing to try new things, even if you might fail. Courage is telling the truth, even if there are consequences. It's facing fears and working to overcome them, admitting your mistakes and learning from them. And courage is not giving in to negative peer pressure. Who has courage? Certainly teachers and school officials, firefighters, law enforcement, Rosa Parks, Susan B. Anthony, Martin Luther King, people in the military, and even kids with character. Where do I find courage? Believe it or not, it's inside you right now. Being brave is in there, but courage may not always feel like courage. From the outside, it may look powerful and thrilling. Sometimes, from the inside, it can be scary and unpredictable. Courage and fear are always together. If you don't have fear, you don't need courage. Courage is something inside us that makes us push through fear and doubt. It helps us to do the things that seem a little risky. Sometimes it only lasts for a few seconds, but it's long enough to be brave. Something else to know about courage. It takes courage to have character. Sometimes you don't see the results right away. Making a difference may take a little time, but if you had courage to do it, you will see a result. Our champions of character show character and courage every day. So let's hear from them right now.
What is courage? Courage is the ability to do something even if it frightens yourself. To me, courage is doing the right thing even when nobody else is. It's also facing fears with confidence, even though they might be scary, and knowing that you can do them. Courage is also setting your fears aside so that you give yourself a chance for success. Courage is also stepping into big roles, whether that's in the classroom or maybe even a sport you play. An example of this could include maybe you're playing varsity for the first time and you need to step into a new leadership role.
Now that you understand what courage is, it's important to understand what it looks like. To me, courage can look like trying new things. As you get into middle school and high school, there's a lot of new activities that you can join. When I was in 7th grade, I remember that there was an oral interp meeting, and I had never done oral interp in my life. I didn't even know what it was, but my mom encouraged me to just go to the meeting and try it out, and it turns out that I really liked it. There's other clubs that you can join. I joined sports, I was in band, things like that. You might fail or it might be hard at the beginning, but you just have to have courage to try new things and learn. Another way that you can display courage and something it might look like would be telling the truth. I remember in 5th grade science class, we had microscopes, and one time a piece on one of the microscopes broke, and this was a time when we had to have courage because it was going to be hard to be honest and tell our teacher that we had broke it, or we could have just hid it and pretend that nothing happened and wait for her to find it, but we had to face the truth and be honest, even though there were consequences for our actions. And in the end, our teacher turned out to respect us more because we were able to be honest when we made a mistake.
Where do I find courage? Courage is both inside you and inside of me. Public speaking is not easy for me, just like this video. It takes courage to face your fears, and that's what I'm doing right now. You don't know what you could achieve without having courage and facing your fears.
Someone with good character believes that they should make good choices. It shows that over time, they make almost the right choice, that they are honest, respectful, fair, caring, and responsible. Making mistakes doesn't mean you don't have good character. Everyone fears making mistakes, but making mistakes allows everyone to learn from them. By knowing and admitting to mistakes, it shows that you can make good choices and do the right thing, even if it's hard.
You may be wondering if you have courage, but as Weston said, courage is inside of you and me. We all have courage inside of us. But here's some ways that I know and some ways that you can know if you have courage. When you're faced with hard decisions, do you want to make the right choice? When friends are doing something at recess that you know they shouldn't be doing, do you just go along with the group, or are you one that will stand up and do what's right, even if it's hard? Another thing is, can you be brave and try new things? When there's new activities or things in your community that you can try out, are you willing to try new things even if you've never done them before? These are some of the ways that you can know if you have courage by just stepping out and being brave and willing to try new things and set an example for the other kids around you.
Who needs courage? When I think of courageous people who have character, I think of teachers, coaches, and parents. These people have courage because they are leaders, and being a leader takes courage. And like I said before, you can find courage in yourself because it helps you face your fears and accomplish things in life.
Character on Track. At Character on Track, we believe every student and adult has the ability to have and show good character. We have 5 marks of character we focus on: trustworthiness, respect, accountability, citizenship, and kindness. These are parts of your character, but do you know what it takes to have good character? It takes courage to have character. We all want a school where we feel safe, where we can ask questions and talk about our feelings. We all want a school where you get to be you. To do that, you have to stand up for what is right, be open to new ideas, and be ready to listen to others' point of view, even if you might not agree. Do you know what it takes to make your school be like this? It takes kids with good character and kids who are brave to do the right thing. It takes courage to have character. Inside each one of us is a leader. Maybe you're not the leader right now, but your time will come soon. Being a leader takes character, and it takes courage. Our character will help us decide what's right and what's wrong, and that helps us make good decisions. Do you have good character? Are you trustworthy? Do you show respect all the time? Are you accountable because people can count on you? Are you a good citizen who wants to work toward making your school and your community a better place? And are you kind to other people? If you are, then you are a kid of character. And that's a great thing, but that's not all. Do you have the courage to have good character? Let's go back to our champions of character for more on courage, character, and leadership.
It takes courage to have good character. Being trustworthy is a characteristic of good character. To me, this means doing what you're saying you're going to do. Like, let's say you told a friend that you would help them with homework after school. You need to follow through and do that. Or let's say you're going to shoot hoops with a friend on a weekend to help them get better. You need to follow through and do that. To be a good leader, you have to be trusted. And if you show that you're trustworthy, others will follow in your footsteps and do the same thing.
Another aspect of having good character is showing respect. You need to respect all of those around you as well as their property. You need to respect those in authority, including your teachers, principals, lunch ladies, and bus drivers. But you also need to respect the kids around you, both the kids older and younger than you. You can show respect by being kind to each other and treating others how you'd want them to treat you. Another way to show respect is having good manners, such as saying please and thank you. Some places that you can be respectful are in the classroom, the hallways, and on the school bus. Some ways that I show respect are through sports. When the other team may be saying mean things towards you, it is important to still show good sportsmanship and respect the other team. You also need to respect the refs even when they may make a call that you don't agree with. Overall, it is important to show respect every day in school and in sports. Any activities you're involved in, it is important to respect those in charge and those around you. And if you respect others, they will respect you back.
To be a good character, you need to be accountable. The way I like to explain this is, can I count on you? To be accountable, you need to be, like Olivia said, trustworthy. You need to be accountable for a lot of things in life, like chores, sports, schools, and jobs.
It takes courage to have good character. Good character also includes being a good citizen. This might involve obeying rules such as being quiet in class, not running in the halls, or doing things to make your school a better place, such as picking up trash when you see it in the halls. Being a good person is another way to be a good citizen. Accepting and respecting others, even if they are different from you, inviting someone that is by themselves to come hang out with you, or not talking behind another's back. Being a good citizen might also include being a good neighbor and volunteering for those in your community. You could talk to someone that's alone, shovel snow for the elderly during the winter, rake leaves for the elderly in your town, or offer to walk the dog of a person who might not be able to.
Another part of having good character is having kindness. Some ways that you can show kindness are just showing others around you that you care. You can help your teacher by cleaning up your classroom at the end of the day, or helping a friend when they spill their pencils on the floor. Another way of being kind is like what I spoke about before, having good manners. It is always important to say please and thank you throughout your day because there are so many people in school and in the community that do things for you. Who are some people that you can say thank you to today? You may say thank you to your teachers or to the principal, but it's also important to say thank you to the lunch ladies, to the janitors, and to your bus driver. When you see them around the school or when they help you with a task, never forget to say thank you. Another way you can show people that they are appreciated is by writing them a thank you note. Another way that you can be kind is by forgiving others. When your friends do something that hurts your feelings, it is important to not hold a grudge and not be mean to them, but just understand that everybody makes mistakes and move on. Being kind should bring out the best in others. You should want the best for all of your friends, and you should help them be the best person that they can be. Being kind will always come back to you, and if you are kind to others, they will want to be kind to you.
It does take courage to have good character, like being trustworthy and keeping your promises. being respectful and treating others with respect, accountability, being responsible, citizenship, getting involved in volunteering and doing volunteer work, and kindness, showing that you care to people.
Character on track. It takes courage to have character. Today we talked about character and courage. We found out what courage is, and we also found out what it takes to have good character. Now what can you do? Well, first of all, look for opportunities to use your character every day. Maybe you remember a time in your past when you didn't stand up for what was right. Hey, we all make mistakes, but your courage gives you the power to do the right thing right now. How about your circle of friends? Do these people have the kind of character you'd like to see in yourself? Or maybe you've got some role models, like the champions of character from your school, and you can admire and learn from what they do. Put your character into action. Good character is built on what you do. It takes courage to have character. And the more you use your courage and your character, the stronger it will become. Now it's up to you. Do you have what it takes? Let's hear from our champions one more time.
If you're going to take something away from today, I want you to take this. Courage is something everyone has. All you have to do is find it. You need to take that leap of faith and try something new. It's not about if you fail or if you succeed. It's how you use that success or failure to move on to the next thing.
What I want you to remember today is why it's so important to have good character. As we are all seniors in high school, we can all tell you that what people will remember the most about you is what type of character you had. The things people will remember will not be how much money you had, how popular you were, or how good you were at sports. But people will always remember how you treated them and how you had good character. Do the right thing now so that it will help you make good choices in the future. People will always remember if you were kind to them, if you were respectful, and maybe one day you can be a character on track just like us.
What I'd like you to take from today is to be the best possible person you can be. Even if other people want to bring you down, stay positive and keep your head up. And what Amanda said, I think treating other people right is always the right thing to do.
We'd like to express our sincere appreciation to all of our champions of character who helped us with this project. Also, our champions and all of us at Character on Track would like you to remember your character not only tells us who you are, but who you are going to become.